is this going? To shrink that over, bring this up. Jeez. Good afternoon, everybody. It is time for some Assassin's Creed. Move that over there. That is stream having conniptions. That's it. Why? There's no reason for that to be like that. Does Discord voice chat like eat my connection? I swear to God it does. Why is it not? Whatever. Alright. Sorry about that. I was seeing why the stream wasn't going well. Alright, was Leonardo. What do you want?
Leonardo! Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting!
Oh, okay. I wonder if that counts as one I
This
found.
goes down here. I take that up there and blend it with... I've got it.
Alright. So I have to go... I have to find 18 of these. Why? Oh, I think I emptied out the treasure chest. Yeah, that's empty. I don't think I have any more upgrades.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Nope. Alright. Alright, so we need to gather forth these codex pages before we can do the final mission.
Hello, hello. Am I on mute?
Oh, I didn't even hear you join. Hello.
Hello.
I think my Discord when I'm streaming will turn off all the blippity bloop sounds.
I do that too because it can be annoying, especially if there's a lot of activity on a certain Discord. Like,
Yeah.
beep, beep. It's annoying.
How you doing, Phoenix?
Doing good, doing good. Just try to do some competitive Marvel Rivals because Grump wants to play Rivals competitive Friday. But dude, I waited for a queue for 15 minutes. It was like, fuck it, I'm done. No more.
Aw. Man, that sounds like that game was just a flavor of the month that will be forgotten soon.
Well, I say it reached its plateaued. It's plateau already. It's gonna be unless they did something or do something really, really drastic. I don't see it being, having a massive spike in player base. That's it. It reaches. That is it. And also, they introduced the 18v18 mode, and that's more popular. That's the most popular mode right now. So I'm guessing there's a lot of people who don't really play competitive nowadays.
Alright.
I've become lazy with research. The internet is just much better than libraries. Dude, that's why Encyclopedia Britannica died. Dude, I used to have an entire shelf collection of encyclopedias. That's one of the things I always ask my grandparents as a Christmas gift. An updated rack of encyclopedic books. And then the internet showed up, and the books just became vanity. And they lost their meaning. At least, their practical use. But I still love the smell of new paper, man. Every time I would buy a new book, I will not I'll be very, very careful not to use it that much. Because I don't want to lose that new paper smell. That is amazing to my ears. My nose is my nose holes. And they dance with the scent of new book smell. Dude, you know this, Rio. You played Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Whenever you open a booster pack, yeah?
I was about to bring that smell up. Is
There
that
you
a
go.
codex page? Yes.
Dude, I kept every booster pack I opened, even when I bought boxes. They're all there in one part in the house. Open the
Phoenix, we call that hoarding.
Yes, I know. Fuck that, dude. I'll never sell a Magic the Gathering cards. I don't care. Even I don't play it anymore. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. My Pokemon cards, my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they're gonna be there. They ain't gonna be sold.
Oh no, I don't mean that. I mean keeping the packs. That's hoarding.
Even the packs. It's fine. Wait, what? You're not letting me challenge? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was picking the wrong option. Alright, I'm gonna challenge a boss here, so good luck. She is an Act 3 boss, so let's see if I can beat her. My money is in no. I cannot beat her, but one way to find out.
Beat her so hard that you'll have to tell the doctor she fell down the stairs.
Well, their doctor is too busy complaining about his brittle bone disease to actually take notice and everything going on, so...
Oh, I made him mad. Kind of. Okay. It just let me assassinate 2 guys despite the fact that, everyone was, aggroed.
Oh my god! Wrong move! Oh well. Well, guy, you didn't tell me that's the move you were going for. Dude, I'm doing like max cap damage already per attack with multiple turns, and I barely move her HP.
Yeah, that is how super bosses work, or bosses that you outlevel you.
She is a super boss. She is meant to be fought Act 3, but it's for the mad lads who can beat her in Act 2. I just want to try it, and I still can't. So, I'll try to go back to you.
Alright. 1.
I wish there were a way to filter out the slop and lies, but AI seems to make it worse instead of better. I know you're saying about Magic the Gathering. I don't play it anymore because it's costly, man. You know what we call it here? I don't know if you guys call it the same here or there in the US. We call it cardboard crack.
Yeah, that's what we call it too. That's.
There you go.
I mean, there's a webcomic specifically with that name because it's a meme. I think.
It is so addictive. Dude, I could spend all day just looking at my cards and making decks out of them. Again, I have like 35 decks. Just by looking at the cards. Oh, this would make a nice combo. Oh, I want to force and make a snake deck. Fuck you. I don't care. I'm going to make a snake deck. It's going to be Poison Team. Or I'm going to make a all green poison deck with a lot of giant growth like cards. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
that's a was the meta has gotten a little bit faster, but in fact used to be a meta deck in Modern.
Really?
Yeah. It's still it's still viable-ish. It's just like the removal has kind of caught up with what the deck's doing, so.
Oh yeah, blue. Oh, white. I played Magic the Gathering Forge. White is the most annoying color to play with now, not blue, because of all the removals and exile cards they have. Fucking hell, when did white become that annoying to play with? I remember white was just being, just spamming a lot of low-level 1/1s and just rushing you, or doing a random heal or a prevent nowadays. Or every now and then. But now they have exile this, exile that. It's like, fucking hell, when did that happen?
White's always had exile-based removal.
Yeah, but not as much.
Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's been,
Path of Exile.
For the longest time. Path of Exile? No, I have not played. I don't think I played when Path of Exile came out.
That was like the
Balance was
best.
one removal.
I mean, balance is a combo card more than direct removal. But no,
What are the removals that are big back in the day when I played? Wrath of God is a big one. Now, how many Wrath of God cards are there?
I mean,
different names.
okay, so like that's just a thing that's gonna happen. They're gonna print new Wraths, and
Yeah.
especially because Wrath of God was considered too powerful for standard for the longest time. I still, I mean, Wrath of God kind of it's kind of useless now because regenerate's not a thing that they, a thing that they really focus. Like they took away regeneration as a mechanic largely.
It's technically still there, but it's
Yeah,
not
they don't print it anymore.
You know, I get that. And that's the thing. Yeah, there's a lot of new mechanics now. It's like they're still doing it, right? Per expansion, new mechanic gimmick.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, when are they gonna run out?
Never. Oh, I just accidentally tried to shoot somebody. Whoops.
And I lost my doppelganger and a few other cards and bent some of them during my move. They're not relevant nowadays anyway. Well, I still keep. I have a lot of trash cards. I just keep them for nostalgia. And besides, you know, who knows? They might become valuable one day, you know.
I mean, the 25-cent Shuko card went up to $25 because of Nadu.
There you go. See? And isn't that a problem with Pokemon because of stupid Logan Paul holding a lot of cards?
I mean, scalping's a massive thing in Pokemon.
Yeah, apparently Logan Paul is in the scam too now. So good luck. Sorry, Pokemon. Well, he got beat up in a recent boxing match, so that's some consolation, I guess.
Oh, I don't pay attention to him.
Yeah, I just found that out through the YouTube
Codex
newsfeed.
page. There we go.
Wrath of God was very much better when it was Burial. I don't get why they got rid of Burial but not Sacrifice, since it's almost the same thing.
Because Sacrifice, like, there are specific like, Sacrifice is part of Black's removal package. Like,
Yeah, I remember using Diabolic Edict. That was one of the better removal cards I had back in the day. Because it bypasses Indestructible, it bypasses regeneration. You know, very, very good.
yeah,
Good.
and they've had a couple of relevant sacrifice edicts come around. There was like an instant speed one that made players sacrifice their highest power creature.
I don't think I've seen that yet. I've seen Chainer's Edict. I think that's the one with flashback.
Yes, I mean Chainer's Edict was like 10 years ago.
Dude, the last expansion I
know.
actually got into the meta was the one before Saviors of Kamigawa, Betrayers.
Betrayers. Yeah, that is just about the time that I started to play ish. I think my like official start was around Mirrodin.
But I did came back for Amon Kit for a bit, but never played it meta. I just played it with the wife and bought some boxes. But that's it. After that, I just stick with online. Because fucking hell, it's so expensive, man.
Yeah, that's what Magic Digital Online is like. Modo, the Modo client. That is what that is really good for. Most of the cards are super cheap compared to the paper versions.
So you're still buying cards on Magic the Gathering Online?
Yeah, yeah. They're just digital.
Well, I
But-
just play Forge. You know what Forge is, right?
Yes.
Magic the Gathering Forge?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I play nowadays. It's updated. I'm still fascinated that thing is being updated and not being taken down by Blizzard. Wizards of the Coast.
I mean, wizards aren't the brightest bulbs in the hell.
You know, you're right. You're right. I look at what they did to D&D. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so I think
Alright,
we're good with
these
everything
guys.
else. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue the mission now.
He's here! Can't wait to see your organs gently
Yeah, chat now, Kevin, or anyone in chat who's interested in Magic the Gathering but does not have the cash to fork, I would recommend you play Magic the Gathering Forge. That is free to download. It has all the cards. It even has an adventure mode, which is fun. Very fun. Yes, it's like RPG, but with the Magic the Gathering cards. But if you don't like looking at 3D sprite, I mean 2D sprites, well, that's your problem, not mine.
I mean, my general, like, I understand those things exist. I've always found them to be the worst parts of Magic Online and paper. Or, like, at least with Magic Online, all the triggers and all the gameplay rules are hard-coded in. So you can't make mistakes in terms of the rules.
Oh yeah, speaking about that, Forge is very good with the scripting too. The only thing that I do find annoying with it, I don't know, mostly it's just me, it's the deck shuffling. Because sometimes I get flood, mana flood, like more often than I would have if I were the one shuffling it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, other than that, it's very good with the triggers, man. It's very good. That's why I was like, really? Really? Wizard's not doing anything about this? Because this is cutting into their profits for the online version. But I guess, why not, right? It's free publicity for the game, I guess.
I mean, not really. Like, Magic Online got farmed out to a third-party company called Dawnbreak Games, I think. So Wizards doesn't even actually run Magic Online anymore. They're too focused on their esports client that absolutely failed.
Esports client. Or, are they still doing actual live Magic tournaments?
Yeah.
I remember seeing those. Yeah, I remember seeing some in ESPN back in the day. It was like, oh wow, we going here?
Yeah, it just it gets like no viewers when you compare it to Pokemon.
Yeah,
Which is kind of sad.
big. And it's kind of hard to watch a card game, especially, you know, if you're some normie just stopping by. You know, what are they doing, right?
I mean, that's for the commentators to handle, isn't it?
Yeah, but at least with Pokemon, if you're a fan of Pokemon, you can see the cards. And, oh, look, it's a Vaporeon. Oh no, I know my Venusaur is winning. My favorite Pokemon is winning the card game right now. Nice. At least they have that. If you just, you know, want to look at the pretty cards. With Magic, yeah, this guy's shuffling, he's doing some combo, whatever. I don't know.
I mean,
Oh,
the
Kevin has a question. Oh, sorry.
yeah, they do use Arena for they focus on Arena now. That's why they farmed out Magic Online to Dawnbreak Games.
Oh, dude, I have copies of the old Magic the Gathering single-player games. Do you know those?
Yeah.
The Duels of the Planeswalker
Yeah.
ones? I have a couple of those. I just don't like the decks are not fully customizable. That's my main issue with it. That's why I stopped playing it. Dude, I had to mod it out where I can make my own decks. And the software is so old, when I tried to do that again recently, it no longer exists. It's like, I can't download it anymore, the mod I used back in the day to make my own decks. Like, well, that's sad.
I just play Commander now. I don't like.
Dude, I never got into Commander.
I mean, it's the most fun format because, well, before issues that plague the entire game cropped up, like, so I don't crap on everything that WotC does, but the big problem I think with the game is that they print way too many cards now.
I agree with that.
Codex page, there we go.
Print new cards or just print lots of cards in general? What can you
Lots and lots of new cards. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. I agree with that.
it's like 10,000 new cards a year now. It's a lot.
Imagine keeping track of all that.
I
I
mean,
don't think they even bother.
they kind of don't, but like the big issue that causes is like just like it creates a lot of power creep. Not because they're trying to print new cards to outpower old ones, but like when you have 10,000 cards a year, the card pool is just so big that it's going to be powerful just inherently.
Indeed, yeah, because how many versions of Wrath of God can they print out? And if you're an idiot like me who just doesn't care about the formats, you know, or play with people that don't care really about the formats, imagine how many busted decks where you have nothing but Wrath of God removals or something busted like that, right?
Oh, that was an actual deck that one of the Magic the Gathering content creators did a year ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not. Well, I mean, I have other issues mechanically with how the Spider-Man set went down, or Talenta. Like, I don't think Spider-Man has enough character. Like, we don't need 15 nobody Spider-Man, and none of the Spider-Men did what the characters they represent really were supposed to be. Like, Ben Reilly was not a clone card.
Oh wait, they made a Ben Reilly Spider-Man who's not a clone type? What?
Yeah, like you would expect Ben Reilly to be a clone, some version of the card clone. That sort of effect, but he's not. Which is like, hey, you just it's the really lowest bar here.
Yeah, dude. If you were to tell me, and I have very, very surface level knowledge about Ben Reilly, right? If you were to tell me they're gonna make an MTG Ben Reilly card, my first impression, okay, so he's gonna copy other Spider-Man. That's his gimmick, right? That's his ability, because of how he is.
Well, I'd make it a bit. I'd make it a bit wider than that, just like a generic. When the centers become target other creature. But like.
Yeah, but that is the first thing, right? So
Yeah.
you're telling me they didn't do anything
No.
similar to that gimmick?
No, they did
That's
not.
lazy.
How do I get in this door? I mean, it's weird.
Lazy.
Like, Universes Beyond is really, really weird.
Is that their latest set?
Well, no, Universes Beyond is when they do an IP crossover. So, like, when they did Final Fantasy.
So Spider-Man is their latest one?
One before this one. They did Avatar, was their last. And the Airbender, not the blue people.
Oh, the Airbender one. Okay,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Airbender, the Netflix one or
The original, the OG one.
Okay.
Which, it was, like, it sort of shows why the Spider-Man set was kind of janky, because there's a lot of cards in that set that are like, oh yeah, that fits the character.
And I think it's easier for Avatar to be translated to Magic the Gathering because they are kind of color-coded with the elements and everything, right?
Yeah, but still, you could do that. You know, you could do that with Spider-Man and Marvel. And they've proven they can do it with Marvel because they're doing a wider Marvel set next year.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, and we got the card for Doctor Doom.
Is
Yeah.
it the what's the actor name?
No, they don't. No, they don't do that. But do you want to know what Doctor Doom when he comes into play? Do you want to know what Doctor Doom creates?
Okay.
He makes Doombots.
So he's a summoner. He floods. Is that a trick?
No, he makes 2/3/3 Doombots, and he's indestructible while there are other Doombots around. Which is like the meme with Doctor Doom is anytime you kill him, it was actually a Doombot.
It was actually a Doombot. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's flavor.
Yeah.
I like that. I can make a deck out of that. Dude, those old illusion cards, Or those old shapeshifter cards that become every creature.
Changeling.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
make a deck out of that.
It also interacts with this mechanic called Villainous Plant, or Villainous Plans. There's going to be an enchantment creature type for it. Let me... oh, I did not... That...
Does Doctor Doom's card fit his arrogance? Well, in a way, yeah, because he makes Doom bots. Just come on, you name a bot Doombot. Does not that reflect your arrogance? Like, I make a bot and I call it Burbot. Phoenix is specific Burbots. When I can make it any other bot, you know? It has to be named after me in a way. Or I have to put in my own branding. The fact that it's called Doombots is already a sign of arrogance.
Well, let me get that there.
Dude, have they made a new 40k set? Because I don't think the Eldar are still in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, that didn't come out as a full... or did that come out as a full link?
Oh, they're linking something on Discordium?
No, I was doing it in your chat so that Kevin can see it.
Well, if you're not a mod, you won't be able to link anything on chat. You have to be a mod. I can send it to me on Discord. I can show it. As long as it's not, horny enough.
No, it's just Doctor Doom.
Alright. Doctor Doom with boobs?
No, it's just Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. Alright.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when I say it feels very Doctor Doom.
You sent it already?
Yeah, it's in the private chat.
Now let me check.
Guess I should bring it up on OBS here so that...
Here it is. Doctor Doom. Legendary creature, human scientist villain. When Doctor Doom enters create 2 colorless robot villain artifact creatures named Doombot. As long as Doombot... Oh yeah, it's just a 3/3. 6 to cast? A bit heavy.
Yeah, it's... I mean, it's a little expensive to cast, but that's... I mean, Precursor Golem's the same casting cost.
Well, 2 Dark Writs would solve that problem real quick, but still, it's heavy. And you draw a card and lose 1 life. Not really big. In Magic the Gathering, as long as you have 1 life, you're still in the game. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's, greatness at any cost.
True. That's the idea.
Where is this?
Dude, if they made this like Giselbrand, where, draw 7, lose 7.
You mean one of the most broken creatures ever printed? Yeah, it is any artifact creature. Phoenix is supposed to link it in the chat.
Oh, I showed it on chat.
Oh, did you? I didn't see that. Yeah, it's any artifact creature. Any robot, because, Doctor Doom likes robots. Why did that not?
He does. Or plan, actually.
That's because it went...
What a plan is what? An enchantment?
Yeah, it's... Here, give me a second. I'll send you a link to the plan that's related to Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom rather than the Rivals one. This one looks more proportioned.
There you go. There's the...
Here's the one.
There's the Doom Reigns Supreme plan that synergizes with Doctor Doom.
Whenever a villain you control enters, so a villain is a creature type, I
Yep.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, Doom's a villain.
The opponent gain 1 life, choose 1 life, put a plant counter on this enchantment. When the 5th land counter is put on this, sacrifice it. When you do, target opponent exiles the top 5 of their library.
So there,
you may cast up to 2 spells. Ooh,
there's Doctor Doom for my
that's
stream.
Neat. That's actually neat. I like this. I like this little gimmick, and you can use multiple too. I like this. This is flavor. This screams flavor, man. I like this one. This is the type of decks I like to use. That's why I made a Nicole Bolas deck. It's Nicole Bolas deck with ramping and supports Nicole Bolas with proliferate. So I can have a lot of loyalty counters. And I love it. I love it so much. It's one of the most annoying decks I made ever.
For all the gods' flock.
It's actually one of the few. It's one of the last decks I made too. before I retired totally from Magic the Gathering physical. No, I'm just saying that's strong. That doesn't have a Doombot in particular. Yeah, it is strong. It is very strong because any dude affinity.
I
Affinity is
mean,
one of the most broken mechanics ever for me.
there ain't no way you're casting him in Affinity. He's way too expensive for that.
It's way too expensive, yeah. But at least with running out of artifacts. But still, that's the idea. As long as you have zoo artifact lands count, or does it artifact creature? Okay.
It's just
there we
artifact
go.
creature, I think.
Yeah, just artifact creature. But affinity though, that's the reason why I got bored playing the meta when I was playing, because affinity, everyone is running affinity. To the point that I don't even want to make a non-affinity deck.
I mean, there's a reason Affinity got banned back then.
Yeah. Well, the place I play at didn't ban it, didn't follow it, because you know why? Because his son plays affinity.
Okay, well that's on them. I mean, that's not the game.
Yeah, Kevin said 6 is very it is very expensive either
Yeah,
way.
it's not like a good reanimation target, and it's really
No.
yeah. There are better reanimation targets, and it's kind of expensive outside of Commander. But I mean, it'll be fun and limited.
Animation targets like Dark Shield Colossus, Bristlebrand, stuff like that. What's my favorite dragon? What's the dragon that makes other dragons when you declare an attack with a dragon? Bara Hellkite, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, I love my dragon deck.
Wait.
Why are you forcing me to remember things I love, dude?
I mean,
My-
Grizzlebrand's not even like the best reanimation target anymore.
I can imagine, dude. There's so many cards nowadays. I only become aware of them when I played Forge. Like, oh, this one's neat. This one's neat.
I mean, they made this angel called Atraxa that has a ridiculous enters the battlefield trigger and has like lifelink and vigilance. So,
I've seen a couple of Atraxa cards. Which one is that?
Grand or not Grand Unifier? Atraxa over. Crud. Let me look up the name.
Atraxa. I think I had an Atraxa with my reanimator.
No, it is Atraxa Grand Unifier.
Oh, that's the one that came out from that.
From the
shame they called. Oh no, not like Kill the Praetors expansion, right?
Well, I mean the Praetors were all lame anyway, so.
Hey, I just like the red
Urabrask.
design, okay? Urabrask. I have it on as my wallpaper. I just love its design. But that's about it. Thank you.
But
Noble prices for noble way.
Healing something? Nicole Bolas. Fuck off! Nicole Bolas is cooler dark side and dark side. Dude, Nicole Bolas is cooler,
I think
period.
that's all the things here. Where's
Nicole
the fact?
Bolas is cooler, period.
I'm gonna have to
There's a
find.
reason why
For an emperor.
I came back to Magic the Gathering on Amon Kit. Because it's a Nicole Bolas centric expansion. Wow. Thank you, love.
I mean, yeah, Nicol Bolas was cool, and then they ruined him in War of the Spark because they didn't give him a good enough reason to actually invade Ravnica.
Yeah, they just want their Avengers moment, huh?
I mean, they could have that. Just don't have him, invade... Yeah, have it be a plane he controls, not... Yeah, him invading Ravnica didn't make sense.
And has he shown in any media since then?
I mean,
Peterson?
yes, technically, once. In like, the silliest way.
Sorry, my wife is still not getting over the word Nicol Bolas. Because Bolas in our language means Chungus. So that's why. Imagine Nicol Bolas, but Chungus.
Bolas was not bored, he was trying to get his godlike power back, so like he would not be he would not be screwing around. He just kind of chose the worst plane possible for an invasion.
Thousands of years planning that, and just that's it. This is the culmination of your plan, Bolas.
Nah, it was only about 100.
Still, though, you know.
Him getting his... Well, okay, so Bolas's plan in War of the Spark was to get his Old Walker powers back and be godlike again.
Mm-hmm.
To do that, he needed to absorb a bunch of sparks from other planeswalkers. But the Old Walkers only lost their godlike power like 60 years ago. So it's not like it is not a centuries old plan. It was just kind of a thing that he was doing.
So you're telling me he should have planned more or spent more time preparing it?
Yes, Bolas, as far as we are aware, Bolas has lost his spark.
No! Well, whatever. I don't really care. He should stay away from modern Magic the Gathering.
But at the end of that, him and his brother Ugin, who is a colorless, he's the colorless planeswalker, but I think he started as Bant before he ascended to colorlessness.
Has there
Ugin,
been non-colorless Ugin card?
no, but if you read the lore, he's very Bant in attitude.
Oh, okay.
And it's the opposite colors as Bolas, so.
Makes sense, yeah.
But at the end of that, Ugin and him Ugin sealed Bolas and himself away in a specific plane. About a year.
Is it the meditation plane?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the meditation plane. But about a year ago, give or take, there was a set called Tarkir Dragonstorm, where at the end of that, a group of planeswalkers went to the meditation realm, and one of them was like, "Oh crap, it's Nicol Bolas!" And hearing his name brought Nicol Bolas's intellect back, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, Ugin, I'm out," and got free of the meditation realm.
So that what?
Yes.
I love Magic is Magic does sort of plot a world building. I love it so much.
Lawrence.
So that's how he got out. Just I'm Nicol. I remember I was Nicol Bolas.
Yes. I mean, Ugin took away his memory so that he wouldn't escape, because Bolas is Bolas. He has backup plans. It's just an idiot planeswalker came into the meditation realm and immediately said, "Oh crap, it's Bolas. He's supposed to be dead."
Yeah, just I don't know.
But there is an artifact called the Ether Spark that is around for Bolas to get a spark back. So it's kind of inevitable.
So wait, he doesn't have a spark, but he got out of the meditation realm.
There's a thing called an Omen Path that is a side effect of the Phyrexian invasion that he used.
So you're meaning to tell me there are plane gates now?
Yes.
Sitting around. Alright. Oh, is that why they had this set where it's like a race throughout the many different locations or realms?
Yes.
Planes, whatever?
Yes.
Ah, is that why? Okay.
And
that's why we have the Biker Chandra card.
yes, and the first place prize for that was an artifact called the Ether Spark, which has a Planeswalker Spark in it.
Who's Planeswalker Spark?
We don't know.
No one.
It's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, because I was looking at the wiki when I played Forge, like, oh, a lot of them actually lost their sparks, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of them. Yeah, mostly non-human. There's still a lot of human planeswalkers out there. Okay, I want a squid planeswalker. Give me a cephalid planeswalker, not the cephalid humans from that other set. The ones in the old school cephalids. Give me something like that.
I think you're thinking of Vidalkin. Or
Vidalkin?
Vidalkin.
Yeah, the Vidalkin, yeah. Not that, not those. The actual octopi. I love the cephalids, man. I have a cephalid deck back in the day. I made a mill cephalid deck with Emperor Aboshan. It's some of the most slowest decks ever, man. But it got the job done. I love that deck so much. Yeah, and that's one thing I find with their Planeswalker designs. It's so fucking boring. It's always humans. Always humans this, humans that. No
I mean,
creativity, man.
that's not just Planeswalkers. That's like the majority of the cards they print.
Do you have
But
any
isn't there a plane that there's technically no humans? 'Cause there's one, the furry one, right?
Well, yes, but that's
What is your problem?
you turn into a furry when you go to that plane. So
So technically you're still human.
Yeah.
That's boring. Oh, that would explain why we have Planeswalker cards from that set. That Chandra
that are
but a rat
furries.
or something
Yes,
like that.
Liliana, except for a raccoon, Otter, Ral, Frog, Nissa. Yeah, that's
What has been Liliana up to since the last time?
nothing useful.
She was my waifu back in the day, and I really like her design.
I despise her. I've hated her character since they
I know you're gonna say that because she is
made her a good guy.
the Mary Sue of the series, from what I heard or read back in the day.
I mean, I also really was never a fan of her in general, just because I thought she was really generic. Oh, hot goth girl necromancer bad guy. That's so original, man. That's
Still, she has nice cleavage.
don't care.
He's like the boogeyman. You avoid when saying his name. Bolas at his peak would be careful entering a realm that didn't cause it to collapse in doing so. It's silly if he's weak now. He is very weak now. He got nerfed hard because having enemies or characters that level of power, for them it's hard to make a story out of them. You know, it's like the Superman logic with some idiots out there. Oh, we can't make Superman relatable because he's too powerful. We have to dumb him down a bit. Well, you just got creative in it. How's that?
Uh-oh.
For a realization.
I have made the guards very angry.
Well, run. Use your legs, brother.
No, I need to. I can't. I have to get in this door because the game is making me get all these codex pages.
Yeah, the final rush for the last part.
The man, you know, people crapped on Metroid 4 for doing this. I've never heard anyone complain about this in this stupid game.
A lot of people just memory hole that part. That's for sure. I would.
I mean, if I weren't streaming this game, I'd have quit.
Tedium. It's like I said with the Time Stranger. Just for some reason near the end of the game slaps you like 30 plus side
Come on.
quests, but they could have easily sparsed out throughout the entire campaign, but no, they had to be an idiot and do that instead. Padding, so to speak. Padding. It's not like in this game, the padding comes from the side stuff that you can freely explore if you want, right? If you're gonna play Expedition 33, just focus on the missions, you can end this in like, let's say 5-6 hours. If you're really that good with dodging and everything. 8 hours if you're bad. Or lower difficulty, let's say 7 hours. It only expands a lot in terms of consumption because of the side stuff. That's where the meat is. With the story,
Oh, come on. All I did was jump up on a building.
it would be cool if Bolas evolved past his evil tendencies, but not necessarily become good. Become like, nah, I prefer Bolas as is.
Yeah, but Bolas as the unabashedly evil psycho. Or not psycho, but like...
He's the maniacal evil of the universe, which I like. I love that about him. He has that look, that majesty about him. I love villains, man. That's why I watched Arcane, because I saw some clips of Silco and was like, oh my god, this guy's awesome. I'm watching Arcane now.
Like,
That's how you draw me into a specific series or setting. Give me a good villain. I was like, yeah, I'm
Like-
in. I'm in.
Bolas in the first Legends cycle was like great, and they just leave him like that.
Yeah, leave it like that. You don't need to do anything. Well, give it to a competent writer, I guess, if you want to develop him into something else. I don't trust people nowadays. I don't. You've seen these so-called modern writers make their own stuff, and it's trash. I was gonna play one sooner with what's that game? Dustborn, is it?
Are you gonna play that? And are you gonna play that when Metal plays it?
No, fuck that.
I'm not
I
trying
might do
to.
it as an April Fool's joke or a charity drive or whatever, but I'm not gonna say that on my own. Fuck off.
Alright, come on, attack me, please.
He's an evil mastermind like Palpatine on crack, but eventually winning gets old. Well, I won't say that. It's just meta reasons for me with Bolas. The only reason why he got nerfed is because he's too strong and it's kinda hard to come up with ways to beat him because every logical conclusion with Bolas at that power state is when he wins, he wins. But there are ways you can make that work. There are ways you can make that work with the proper writing and story setup. Okay? Rewrites exist, people. If you're gonna make a story, it's fine to rewrite. Okay? It's fine to cut things. I know it's your baby.
Oh god,
You've been
oh god,
working
oh god.
on the story for years, but it's fine. You can do it. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I have been working on a story right now, and the amount of things I've cut from it is a lot. But if I don't cut it, it's not gonna make sense. Unfortunately. Because it's hard. It's really hard to make an actual functional story. Especially if you have grand epicness in mind. In terms of magic systems and other super advanced tech. Right? That's the challenge when making epic fantasy sci-fi settings, yeah. But it will be worth it, people, trust me. It will be worth it when people appreciate your work. Would you rather have people appreciate your work than ridicule and laugh at it? Creatives out there? Is that what you want? Or, yeah.
Hey, I'll take both.
You'll take both?
I'll take both.
As long as it gives you the sweet, sweet moolah. I wonder why they never had him defeat Eldrazi or Phyrexians.
Because neither mattered to him.
Yeah.
Ugin took care of the Eldrazi. And quite frankly, like, an old walker could have killed the Eldrazi. Ugin just chose not to. Cough, cough, cough. Because of the balance of nature. Cough, cough, cough. Evil bant person. Cough, cough.
Well, now they're dead. I think. Oh no. Who's the last one that's still alive?
Emrakul is still alive, but she sealed herself into the moon of Innistrad because the Gatewatch couldn't beat her without hacks, so she just shoved herself in Innistrad's moon for no reason.
Oh, she's gonna be like a Cthulhu-like being in that universe.
And
Cleansing the mind.
we're never going to be able to revisit that plot because Innistrad's a popular plane, and we can't destroy Innistrad.
Did they destroy any popular planes? That is a good question.
No, they did not. Even in the Phyrexian invasion, Phyrexia won against two planes that were never hurt, or one of which was heard of, but has never been, like, shown. And an entirely new plane, and they were both off-screen. And those were the only two planes that Phyrexia invaded and didn't immediately get their butts kicked.
So you're meaning to tell me the good old Phyrexians, in their so-called massive threat to the multiverse, and when they initiated their invasion, they didn't amount to much.
No, they didn't.
Yes, I love this level of writing. Let's go.
Because I mean, okay, that like on a contextual sense, that it's completely sensible that Phyrexia would get a plane the size of like a small nation would get themselves completely destroyed by invading every single plane in the multiverse at the same time.
Yeah, it's like one planet invading the entire universe. You do not have the manpower to do that.
And like
You do not.
remember, every single plane has some sort of god tier figure that will destroy armies on its own.
Yeah. So I told you, they're dumb. They're dumb. I just like Urabrat's design. That's it. They're all dumb. They're all idiots. Elish Norn is drunk high on her own farts. Fucking destroyed the entire plane for it. Well, whatever.
It's like super funny that, oh, we invaded Ixalan and converted one elder dragon, or elder dinosaur. Oh, there's 5 more of that tier, and then there's the bigger one that makes them look tiny.
How about Pharaohs? How did Pharaohs fare?
Heliod died.
Really?
Yes,
Of course
because
they have to kill the head honcho. Who replaced them?
we don't know. Afara, I think, but no, the fire. Yeah,
The Athena?
the Azorius one, whichever one that is.
Okay, so she is the Athena.
Yeah,
The
but
Athena of the universe.
they didn't even beat him in a straight fight. They subverted Heliod's worshippers into the Phyrexian cult, and it drained his power because he didn't have worshippers.
So the cultists... Oh, okay, so I get how they corrupted him. Technically, no,
yeah.
it's the people that are worshipping him that got
Yeah.
corrupted.
Well, because they got corrupted, he got corrupted too.
Oh, yeah. It twisted him into whatever. So he's the only one who got turned in Pharaohs? No one else?
There were like, Itali or okay, in Theros, no, like as soon as Heliod showed that he was completed, the other gods just kind of wrecked him.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a bunch of other gods. And, oh, we have one. Oh, there's 9 other just like him that are going to turn around and kick his rear end. Talenta, I'm talking about New Phyrexia, which is...
Yeah, we're talking about New Phyrexia, not the badass old one. We're talking about the dumb one.
And technically they didn't... Well, they took over Sarah's plane, but it didn't stay taken over because Urza absorbed that as the Weatherlight's Power Stone core.
Oh, I love the Weatherlight Saga. That's when I started getting into the Magic the Gathering story, man.
But we are talking New Phyrexia, which
Yeah,
started on Mirrodin. However, they did this thing in the end of the end of that storyline that showed Teferi's home country, Zalfir. They overlaid that onto New Phyrexia.
Wait, what?
Yes.
You...
Now, but that tells
Okay,
us
continue.
that tells us how big New Phyrexia has to be, because when the Phyrexians did that with Wrath and Dominaria, they had to be the exact same size and mass.
At least roughly, yeah.
No, it had to be exact. They had to wait and
In the book or something?
yes. They specifically had to wait until Wrath was the exact same size and mass as Dominaria to overlay them. So New Phyrexia can physically only be the same size and mass as a single continent from Dominaria.
My god, this is what happens. This is what happens when you hire writers that don't give a fuck.
And they invaded the entire multiverse at the same time.
They're idiots.
Did
What's the
you,
logic? Oh, we're gonna complete people, so we're gonna be spreading like a plague. No, not really. Because look what happened. You got gangbang. The moment
Yes.
they saw a existential threat, everyone will be friends, and they will beat your ass. So
No.
fuck off.
No, it's not even that most of the time. Whatever local god wakes up and notices that somebody's horning in on their terrain.
Want me to draw my blade? It would be delightful. Say a
Like, Phyrexia didn't, like, outside of the Praetors themselves and Atraxa, Phyrexia didn't have that many giant guns. Like, they didn't have that many big threats. So, like...
Right. And even the Praetors are jokes, right? Ouroboros, I think, if I recall correctly, he almost died?
Oh, no, Urabraska's dead. Urabraska's dead. The other Praetors killed him. They discovered that he was betraying New Phyrexia, and Elish Norn had him bisected.
So everyone's dead. Only Praetors are now dead.
Yeah. Yep.
King Gitakis is the other one I like, but again, it's design.
He tried to overthrow Elish Norn in the middle of the war, and Elish Norn took his head off.
They are already losing a war, and he decides to take over. Wow.
Yeah.
So much for the smart one. So much for the smart one. Oh my god. This is a perfect example again of you're only smart as your writers are.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is why a lot of these writers just love to say or describe their characters rather than actually show us, because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it.
They have 2 more of these stupid things to get, and
Oh my god, I love it. But I refuse to recognize New Phyrexia since Karn would have made the mistakes that led to it, and there is no way I recognize Ajani was corrupted and co-opted to kill Jaya Ballard, my MTG waifu. It's just dumb. It's just dumb! That's what Kevin said.
I mean, she's... Planeswalkers aren't what they were.
Yeah, they got nerfed heavily, right?
They're not gods anymore.
Time shift?
Yeah.
Time shift.
Time Spiral, Planar Chaos, and Future Sight. That story arc. That's when... That is when the mending happened, and the Planeswalkers got depowered from we were gods to, hey, we can just do this nifty planeswalking thing. Aside from that, we're just kind of normal.
Yeah, we're just basic spellcasters. We just know how to, we just know the multiverse exists. And it's no biggie. Not really. Knowing there are possible unlimited versions of other worlds and everything you do doesn't really matter because, in the grand scheme of things, you're just a little ant. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't change my view in life. I'm still me. Yeah, fine. It's fine. Dude, I hate that. I hate that.
I mean, it let planeswalkers be actual characters instead of plot points. Like, Urza was a character, but, like, a lot of the things... like, Urza's kind of the only one. Most of the old walkers were just kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there codex pages at my villa?
I need to replace someone with Monoko. We are getting new enemies here that he does not have defeat.
No, there are not. Okay. Where's these other 2 at?
Ooh.
Maybe it's this place.
Much damage. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I kind of want... Jaya Ballard, that's your waifu, huh? Mine is, who's... I have her as a wallpaper and I forgot her name. God, Joyra! There you go. That's my Dominarian waifu.
Okay, it's not in any of this. It's not here.
I like the redhead. What did happen to her?
Who?
Joyra.
She's... last we saw, she rebuilt the Weatherlight, and,
I bought that set.
And she fought against the new Phyrexian invasion. Like, she showed up, she did her thing, but, like, she didn't get a whole lot of focus, because, they were focusing on
Weatherlight. Was just this nostalgia bait?
At the end of the Apocalypse cycle, Urza...
Oh no, the new Weatherlight, not the old one.
Joyra rebuilt it, and she has a crew set up with it, and she just kind of goes around doing good on Dominaria. It just doesn't have the planeswalking capability anymore, so... It can't. It just kind of doesn't get to show up all that often unless they go to Dominaria.
Well, that's sad. At least it's okay.
Yes, Fraley. Okay, so to
Sorry. Yeah.
Kevin is saying that Freyleys and other Old Walkers played roles. However, like Freyleys isn't a character. Like she has a character. She has traits, but she's not like a character. She never develops. She doesn't go anywhere. She just kind of shows up when they need an elf planeswalker who does elf planeswalker things.
Isn't that a lot of the old planeswalkers?
Yes.
In the original invasion, yeah.
Like,
They have a shot, the laughing dude, the blue guy, the blue mana dude.
like, I liked the Nine Titans. They were cool. They didn't exactly have a lot of character to them.
Yeah. I agree with that. You can tell it just... Dude, I was just reading the card flavor text. I was like, alright, so who's this? I didn't... The only time I know there were 9 of them is when I read the lore or found out about it through the books. I was like, oh, there was 9 of them?
Like,
Nice.
the biggest... no, I mean, it has weapons on it, but it's, you know, it's just kind of... it's a skyship that has...
Yeah, it's no longer the legacy weapon thingy, right?
Yeah, it's not the legacy weapon. And it doesn't have an AI in it like it did during Apocalypse. But, yeah, it's got a crew that's doing things. You know, they went and got, like, Gerard's great-great-great-grandkid, who is a mage, unlike Gerard, who was a fighter.
Oh,
And they have, like, an angel engineer that's kind of a descendant of the Sarah Angels, who is, the engineer doing engineer things. There's a vampire that is kind of just taking Krovax's spot, and there's a sapperling dude. Huh? What was that?
I'm seeing parallels here, so I'm practicing parallels here with the old crew. So who's their Miri and who's their Squee?
The Squee is like a sapperling dude, and I don't think wait, there might be a Miri. I forget. Like, the characters have cards. They showed up in, like, the couple of Dominaria sets, but they didn't exactly do much.
I remember buying some of the Dominaria set or boxes. I have very, very vague memories of them.
Oh, the Miri is probably Danitha Capatian, who took the Capatian name, but isn't actually related to Gerard, I think.
I have that card in Forge. Yeah, it's the black chick.
Yeah. I don't think she's actually related to Gerard, because that's, Raph. But she kind of, like, after the events of Apocalypse and Gerard being this great hero, I think the name, like, Capatian became kind of a title in that place.
I'll take it. That's neat. That's a little, that's a cute little world building trick.
Or that, or she might be adopted. I can't remember.
So it's just a skyship now, yes, Kevin. Unfortunately, it's a fancy, nostalgic skyship.
That with a undamageable hull that will regenerate and Thran metal
plot armor hull.
Thran metal parts that will also regenerate damage.
Oh, there you go. So it has plot armor hull platings. That's neat.
Yeah, but that it always did. That was
I guess.
That was why Urza made it like he did.
Dude, I remember the old Skyship Weatherlight card. It has Echo, 6 to cast artifact, where it's basically just draw a card. You remember that? That was fucking useless. I don't even see the point of Echo.
I mean, the theory is it would let them push creature cards. You could have lower costs because you had to pay the Echo cost. It just was never worth it. They never really like pushed anything hard enough for paying the echo cost to be really worth it.
Yeah, because I seen a lot of echo cards. Not one. Not one I find interesting or useful. There's no real gimmick to it. Some little fun combo you can do with it.
Not really.
Yeah. What's the other one? Accumulative. This accumulative upkeep has a gimmick to it. Right, there's a little bit of gimmick you can do with it. Some cards benefit from accumulative upkeep. That one does not. Oh, it's Urza's Blueprints. That's the one I'm referring to. Let me show you a card. Yeah. Rio. This one. It's 6 to cast, Echo 6, and it's just draw a card. That's it.
Yeah.
Tap, you draw a card. Here, I send
Where
you
do I-
the image.
I mean, I know of it.
There you go, yeah. Pretty useless. And
Yeah.
this is not the copy I have. The copy I have is the OG one. I love the old cards and the old card designs. I kind of don't like the new ones. Some of the newer ones. I like it when multicolor is this, rather than the ones we have. The splitting of colors, I prefer this. I don't know, call it nostalgiatisms, but I
Oh,
prefer the old
you're talking about the old border.
yeah.
I mean, I like the old border more, but it like doesn't offend me.
The new ones doesn't offend. It's just I prefer the old one. That's it.
I mean, I also think they do the color splitting thing with hybrid cards.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. But I prefer the gold one. Just the Ursa Chief Artificer card right here. That's the one I like. I prefer. Although it's neat too that they have that, but what does it look like with multiple colors? You know?
Well, okay, so when they did the new frames, that was about the same time they were probably developing the hybrid cards, because Ravnica came out about a year after the new card frames came out.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to have been working on hybrid stuff by then. So I imagine they did the full gold to differentiate them from what hybrid eventually became. Because hybrid cards do the mixed colors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the mixed cards just the two. And I'm looking at a hybrid card here. She is gold, so they have that.
Well, no.
They are
I don't think that's hybrid Phoenix. Or, well, I might be behind.
Rhea?
I might be behind.
Rhea Ethereum Shaper? That's what I'm looking at.
No, that's not hybrid.
Ah, okay.
Let me link you a hybrid card.
What's that set where they experimented with a lot of different card designs? Like, this is a messy set. I'm glad I was not collecting the cards with this set. There's like all sorts of weird. Was it Time Shift?
Yeah, that's part of the time spiral block. The first set was them reprinting a bunch of stuff from old sets. The second set in it was them doing cards that were shifted into other colors. Like, the same card, just in a different color.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those.
Like, Damnation, for the Black Wrath of God. That came out in, Planar Chaos because it's Wrath of God, but black, but that's also something that black can do. And then, Future Sight was when they did a bunch of weird things that they were testing for future sets.
You mean like new mechanics?
Yeah. That's when they introduced the it's called Kindred now, but the tribal type.
Bye, Monoko. So wait, is this true? Okay, correct me on this, because I heard some rumors that tribal is no longer a word that you can say in official Magic the Gathering settings.
Yeah, they replaced it with Kindred.
Why? It's because it's too offensive.
Yes.
My God, idiots! Idiots, all of them. It's just a game word. Okay, it's a mechanic.
Oh.
What's with why? I hate these people who get offended with
Oh,
things that are out of context.
Ninja is in the call with
Useless
us.
lot.
Ninja is in the call with us, trying to get his microphone to work.
Oh, so you gonna do the God of Wartisms?
Yeah, that we're planning on that today. Hold up, I'm gonna try and help Ninja here.
Okay. Now where were we? Ah, yes, we are busy. Oh, hello! Hello, Top Hat Man. We'll talk to you later, Top Hat Man. I'm just busy exploring. Oh, what do we have here? Do we have anything here? Do we have anything here? Nothing? Okay. Really? Nothing? Just another room in the manor that I don't get anything? Really? Not even a Lumina point? Nothing? It just opens up the door to the manor and... What? What? Is it supposed to be a rest stop? Is that it? That's the idea? It's a rest stop to the place where, we can rest up? Oh, that's annoying. Kind of disappointing, to be honest.
Headset.
HP. Defense. And Monoko.
Sorry, people watching my stream. I'm trying to help people.
Yeah, he's helping the boomer de-boomer. Is he gonna stream? Is he streaming right now though?
He's
Or is he about to?
he's screen sharing in the Discord.
You know who I wish they had developed more story and character and development? Marit Lage. People don't even realize the 2020 flying indestructible monster is just an avatar of the real character. Dude, I don't even know what's going on with Marit Lage. Yeah, I just know the cards, and I just made a deck out of it. Other than that, never bothered exploring the lore of it. What is Marit Lage? Then again, how many know truly themselves? That is a good question. We, every day of our lives, struggle. Who are we really? What do we want? That is an answer that is an answer that is only left for you, my good friends. It's not for us, everyone around you, to answer. No, it's up to you. Whatever you make of yourself is up to you. Whatever you find answer to that question is up to you. Do you really know yourself? Do you really know what you want? It's up to you, man. We only interpret what we see outside.
All
We
right.
don't really know what's going on in your head.
I'm going to cut my stream. Here, Phoenix. I'm gonna mute. I'm going to mute for a second.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'm going to cut my stream short a little bit. We've got our 30 things, so next time, I'll come back tomorrow and we will do the thing where we turn them all in, unlock the codex, and we'll go beat up the Pope. I'm trying to help a friend, and we're planning on doing something later tonight, so I will be back after dinner, and we'll have some fun talking God of War. Thank you all for watching. If you don't come back, have a good evening.
That chicken's happy you stop chasing it. To be honest, whether you strip, you follow.